So welcome along to Cossyz, and of course, thank you for joining me once again. It is the Arsenal podcast, and we are going to be looking at some of the players we can sign if we cannot sign Partey, because it seems we have problems with signing Partey. Maybe he's going to come, maybe he's not going to come. Let us look at the options. What are the kind of players we can look at? I've made a list of them around 5, 6, 7, 8. What are those players we can sign if Partey doesn't sign? And why haven't we gone for other players? That's the biggest question. Yeah, yes, we have Partey as an option, but why haven't we contacted other players? We have been linked with so many others, Makroka, Dokore, and so many others. Why haven't we gone for them? Anyway, smash up the likes and get in the comments coming in. Who are those players you'd want to see if Partey fails to come? That's the question. Who should Arsenal sign if we don't get Partey? Who should Arsenal sign if we do not get Partey? I'll start with Amadou Diawara, 22 years of age, from Guinea Conakry. He's a central defensive midfielder, as well as Thomas Partey. Plays with AS Roma. 20 million value, 20 million pounds. That's the value, market value, and his contract expires in 2024. I've been talking about Diawara for almost forever, and I've already said that, Diawara has very, very good statistics as good as those of Thomas Partey, a passing accuracy of 88%, 3 tackles per game, 47 passes per game. He's a decent midfielder, And it's surprising that we have been linked with Amadou Diawara, I think in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and he hasn't, we haven't made any formal contact. What if we don't get, Partey and the season is coming in? So that is the first player we can get, Amadou Diawara. He's 22 years of age, comes from Guinea Conakry, and he's a central defensive midfielder, 20 million pounds. Of course, I think his rating has increased a little to 27 million pounds because he has been, he has had quite a very wonderful season at the club. But still, you would think him, you'd think of him as a very good Partey replacement. The other player is Wilfred Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi comes from Nigeria. He's 22 years of age as well, right-footed, 45 million pounds. Partey is 50. Ndidi is 45. So, sorry for that. Anyway, I was still talking about Ndidi. He's a central defensive midfielder, comes from Nigeria, 22 years of age, 45 million pounds, and his contract runs down in 2024. Premier League proven. I think that's the most interesting part of it. Premier League proven. Wilfred Ndidi, I think he has, one of those players that have had a very decent season at Leicester City, like real decent season. One of the players, if I can talk about 5 players that made it for Leicester City last season, I'll talk about Wilfred Ndidi, I'll talk about Madison, Vardy, and maybe Jones, and then, Barnes, and then I think Tielemans, or Soyuncu, and then they are right back. So I think Ndidi is quite decent. That's the second player. The third player is Boubakary Soumare. Soumare plays with Lille Metripo. His age is 21. Comes from France, and of course he has a dual citizenship, France and Senegal. His contract runs down in 2022, and his market value is 24 million. Now, that means if a player has a market value of 24 million, that means you can negotiate your way around it. Basically, you can, negotiate, your way around it, because next summer he's going to have 1 year left on his contract. Right now, he has 2 years. So probably Boukary Soumare could be available for something like, I think, 19 or 18 million, I think Lil Metripo can let him go for that. Smash the likes up, and I'm going to take your comments. The question is, who should we sign instead, if Partey fails? Who should we sign if Partey fails? In number 4 is Marc Roca. Marc Roca is 23 years of age, comes from Spain, left-footed central midfielder, 22. He's 23 years of age. His contract runs down in 2022. Plays with Espanyol, and his market value stands at 35 million pounds. Interesting. 35 million pounds is his market value. And that's now been linked with Marc Roca, I think, in the past 8 weeks. I think we are linked with Marc Roca before. Right now, the deal is off. So, guys, we have to think, what if we don't get Partey? The other player is Bruno Guimaraes, plays with Lyon, comes from France, comes from Brazil, 22 years of age. 22 years of age. His market value as well is 25 million pounds. What if Arsenal went for any of those 5 players? Apart from those 5, there is Abdoulaye Doucouré. I think he's going to sign for Everton. That is what most chances stand at. He might sign for Everton. There is Ismail Benassa. He's at AC Milan. He was once our player between 2015 and 2017, and he left the club. And then there is Dennis Zakaria playing with Borussia Mönchengladbach. So, guys, you can see that there are so many options. You can see that there are so many options that we can choose to get if we fail to get Thomas Partey. Amadou Diawara, he's 24 million pounds. Now, I think, of course, his market value raising to 27. Wilfred Ndidi, 45 million pounds. The same price range as Partey. Boubakary Soumare is 21 years of age, and his valuation is at 24 million. Look at Marc Roca, 23 years, and his valuation is 35 million. He has 1 year. I think he has 1 year left on his contract. So you can get him at a reduced price. Bruno Guimaraes plays with Lyon, Zacharias Dennis, Ismail Benassa, and Abdoulaye Doucouré. Almost 8 players apart from Thomas Partey. So, guys, who of those, or who of any players, you can talk about Camavinga, you can talk about anyone, who of those would you take instead of Thomas Partey? Just think about it, that the Thomas Partey deal has not happened. Who should we sign as Arsenal? Is it okay we remain with Thomas Partey as our priority, whether he signs or not, or we should go for someone that could actually sign for the club? Really interesting. And I want the comments coming in. We have smashed 8 likes. That's still very small. Let us smash up the likes and get in the subscriptions coming in. So I'm going to be taking some of your comments. Good evening, bro. Thanks for the work. Thank you, Suva. Thank you so much. What happened? The stream was just, delayed. Smash at the likes. Thank you so much, Nathan. Diawara is a good player. Yeah, Diawara is a good player. He has I loved his statistics. That's the truth. I really loved his statistics. One of those players that have very, very good statistics. Very good statistics. Kelvin Kamau should get Delphi from Watford. Delphi is not a central defensive midfielder. He wouldn't give you what Partey gives you. Yeah, he wouldn't give you what Partey gives you. He's a decent player. I think we've been linked with him before when he was still at Barcelona. But he wouldn't give you what Partey gives you. That's the truth. He wouldn't give you what Partey gives you. But he's a decent player. Camavinga is a good player. He's even been called out for France at the age of 17. Yeah, Camavinga is quite decent. I think we have been linked to Camavinga before, just like Amadou Diawara, just like Wilfred Ndidi, just like Marc Roca, just like Soumare, just like any other player, but we haven't gone for him. So Nathan says we should go for Camavinga. Brilliant opinion, brilliant option. I think first and foremost you'd have a resale value in him. I think he gives you resale value. You sign him, you can sell him later when when things don't work out, or even if things work out and you want to sell him, you can sell him at very very good and decent money. Ndidi is the type of player we need, non Partey. Nathan, I think the advantages of Ndidi is that he has been in Premier League, proven at Leicester City. He knows the league very well, and he can actually fit in the Premier League very well. He's not going to need a lot of time to learn how the Premier League works, how strikers work, how midfielders attack, and so on. But I think also Partey is quite decent. So I don't want you to say that we don't need Partey and we need Ndidi. Morning, Cossyz. Why are we not being linked with players like Cantwell, who are from the Championship? Nathan, really interesting. And I think these are some of the players that could be very cheap and would give you very, very much value and high quality. Cantwell is a decent player, decent player. And of course, there are so many Championship players, especially players that that were playing with Bournemouth, players that were playing with Brentford. There are so many players that could be very decent. But I think Mikel Arteta came into this transfer summer with specific targets, and I think you guys can see that Arsenal is linked with a very short number of people, a very short list. We are focusing on 2-3 people, 2-3-4 people, and we are forgetting how we can actually sign even more people in the market. We need the best player like Partey, man. Partey is good, but Amadou Diawara isn't bad either. Wilfred Ndidi is a top class player, top class. If you're talking about top class, Wilfred Ndidi is top class. Makroka is top class. So, I think we have been injected with this ideology that it's either Partey or no one else, and that's why I did this in the show. I want us to forget that it's either I want you guys to know that we either get Partey or we get someone else, not it's either Partey or no one else. That's the truth. Trust the process. Okay, blood. Apparently we have been linked with Regalion from Regalion from Rio. I am expecting a late night stream. Keep up, bro, with the good work. Thank you, Nathan. I'll do the late stream. I think it will come. At 9 or 9:30. I think 9:30. 9:30. That's when we shall do the late night stream. So I'll come with it. But if you look at Regalion, I think he's much linked with Manchester United. Yeah, I think he's much linked with Manchester United, and that's where he might go. That's the truth. Marc Roca is going to Atletico Madrid. There are rumors that Atletico Madrid want him, and of course, there were rumors before that Arsenal wanted him. So I cannot really say that he's going to Real Madrid, sorry, to Atletico Madrid, or or to Arsenal. And of course, Atletico Madrid only want him because they want, they are afraid of losing Partey to Arsenal. So if Partey doesn't join Arsenal, probably he might not actually go to the to Atletico Madrid. The shopping window is slowly becoming being wasted, and we haven't signed any quality midfielder. We have sold out. We haven't sold out any of the deadwood in the defense. Really interesting point, Golden. And I think this is these are some of the fans that are really comfortable when we speak about the truth about Arsenal. But most fans, when you speak of the truth at Arsenal, they never get you right. Does Ndidi have a release clause of 45 million, or can we bid? Then we can use installments. He doesn't have a release clause. That's his market value. That is his market value. I think the players with a release clause, Marc Roca has a 35 million release clause, and then Partey has a release clause as well. Ndidi doesn't have a release clause. I think we can bid and pay the money in some installments, which would be even nice. I think it would be quite nice, not to spend at once, so that we can actually bring in some other players. Matt Smith is going to be recalled from his loan after a dispute with the manager. And of course, if he comes back to Arsenal, he's not going to really get a lot of, he's not going to get a lot of, a lot of playing time. That's the truth. Any news from our? We are in, the latest update we have is that Arsenal have contacted the agents and representatives of the player. So let us think that will give us any, better results. I want Wilfred Bolly. Okay. I think Didi is good. Dennis, yeah, Didi is good. Is a good player, but is Arsenal really willing to go for Wilfred Didi? That's the biggest question. Are we willing? We have so many options, and I think Didi could actually, be around 40 million. 40 million. But are we really ready? Moriba from Barcelona. That is Kyle B. He says we should go for Moriba from Barcelona. I don't want to lie. I don't know much about him. But probably he's a good player because he has been recommended by as an Arsenal fan. Is Kante available? I don't think Kante is available. Chelsea have plans on using him. But of course, he would be a very good addition. But I don't think Chelsea are going to give us N'Golo Kante. Trust me. Delfo from Watford, a good buy. But I don't think Delph would be a central defensive midfielder. Right now, we are talking about if we fail to get Partey, who should come in? Who should be coming in? And Delph is more of a player who plays in, advanced, an advanced role in advanced positions. Like, you can use him as a 10-8, something like that. I don't think he would give, who would suit a CDM at Arsenal. I don't think we should sign a youth player. I don't think we should sign a youth player. The CDM position takes a player we can completely trust in that position. Pena. A player like Partey. Partey is 27. Who else? I can look at Amadu is 22. Boubakary Somari is 21. Bruno Guimaraes is 22. Mark Roca is 23. Wilfred Ndidi is 22. Maybe you're going with Abdoulaye Doucouré because he's 27. Maybe you want to go with Doucouré. We are building with him so far. Make me a moderator. Nathan. Are you an Arsenal fan? Tell me first. If you're an Arsenal fan, I'll make you a moderator. I'll make you a moderator if you're an Arsenal fan. So first confirm. But Thomas Partey is our answer. We struggle much in that position. I want to believe you guys that Thomas Partey is the answer to Arsenal's problems. But I want you guys to believe me as well that Thomas Partey is not the only answer to Arsenal's problems. I want you guys to know that. Yes, Partey is the answer to our problems because he's a decent quality CDM. But he's not the only decent quality CDM. I think we have more options in there. Anyway, I agree with you. He's, we need him, but not the only person we can sign up. Sorry, man, I'm late, but let me know what's going on with my team. Thank you, Oluka Hassan. We are just trying to decide who should sign instead of Partey. If we fail to get Partey, who should we get in? And these are the options: Amadou Diawara, Wilfred Ndidi, Boubakary Somari, Mark Roca, Bruno Guimaraes, Zakaria Dennis from Borussia Mönchengladbach, Ismail Benassa, Inter AC Milan, and then Abdoulaye Doucouré, Watford. Thank you so much for joining the stream, blood. Diawara ain't world class. Partey is world class. J Star Live. Oh, yeah. Now we have started, talking about world class. Interesting. And who says Partey is world class? What makes Partey world class? Is he a Champions League winner? No. Is he a World Cup winner? No. Is he, has he won the African Cup of Nations, with Ghana, the latest competition? So what makes him world class and Abdoulaye and Amadou Diawara ain't world class? Just asking, bro. Thanks, bro, for the update. Thank you so much, Charles. I prefer Somare, Boubakary, Ben. He's 21. Senegalese or France or French. 24 million pounds, which could actually reduce to around 15, 17. He's a good try. I would try him as well. I want to be honest. I think we should get Gendu. We should We should Genduzi. Apart from his anger issues, he has a potential to be special. Or we should retain Genduzi. What you guys, guys, what do you think about this? Should we retain Matteo Genduzi? I want to take it to the fans now. It's the Arsenal podcast. 52 people on the stream. Should we retain Matteo Genduzi at Arsenal? Beautiful, beautiful question. And I want you guys to answer it. Should Matteo Genduzi be retained at Arsenal? And of course, don't forget the question of the day: who should we sign instead of Partey? We're gonna get Partey. We are not going to fail. Thank you, Blood. Thank you, Blood. That's really, really awesome. Really awesome. And I cannot really rant against it. It's awesome. Thank you, Obed. Any news from Auba and Laka? Laka is set to stay. We're going to be talking about that at 9 p.m. We're going to be talking about at 9 p.m. And he's set to stay. Auba signed, but I don't know why he's not announced yet. How's evening, bro? Very nice, very nice. Cold in Uganda, very cold, but it's nice. Why are the fringe players don't want to leave Arsenal? This is the biggest problem we have in Arsenal. Then we will sign good players. Let's wait until the end of transfers. Okay, Blood. Okay. Of course, I know we have to sell out some players to get in the new ones. So I understand your problem. I understand your concern. And we are still struggling to get our players. We don't have so many quality players. So it might not be the easiest of decisions to sell them. Who's going to buy them? That is what we have to think about. If you want to sell them, who is going to buy them? For me, I think Diawara is good. And Didi can be better signing because he tested the EPL already. Brilliant idea. Guys, I don't know why you guys don't feel Diawara. I feel him. I feel he can do something at Arsenal. 22 million years, 24. His contract runs until 2024. I think we can even get him at around 17 million. Decent money. Decent player. You get him at 17 million. You build him into the player you would want him to become. Why not? Moriba is 17, dubbed the next Pogba. In my opinion, next breakout star for Barcelona following his fatty footsteps. That is a Kyle B, right? Probably we can talk about him, when I get much to know about him. Really, like I said, there isn't much I know about him. That's the truth. I am an Arsenal fan, one of the biggest. Okay, Nathan, I'm going to make you a moderator. I'm going to make you a moderator. Let me see how I can do that. Thank you so much for supporting Arsenal. I'm a Ghana. Can I please be a moderator? Come on, you Ghanaians. Charles Barrett. Here we go. Here we go. So many Ghanaians want to become, moderators here. I can't deny you the chance. So I'm going to do that for you. Just give me, a moment. You're going to be Ghana. Somaro is the perfect player. Haji. Somaro is the perfect player. If you look at his statistics, they are not bad. At 21 years of age, they are not bad. But the statistics of Mark Roca, Amadou Diawara, and Wilfred Ndidi are better than him. That's the truth. That's the truth. So if we are talking about him, if you are thinking about him, we have to think about the other players he's contesting with. His statistics are not bad, but his statistics are not better than the players he's trying to contest with. I'm sorry, but you cannot compare Diawara and Partey, Blood. Nathan. I say statistics. Statistics don't lie. You can watch a player on the pitch. I know why you guys like why you like Partey. Partey has a lot of trickery on the ball. Not so. He has a lot of trickery on the ball, and that's why you like Partey. Diawara is an ordinary CDM with good statistics, so he ain't attractive on the pitch. But I can compare them, compare the two based on statistics. Let's keep Genduzi if we fail to get Partey. Biarhango bed. I'm not going to react to that. I don't think Genduzi should be first team if we keep him. That means we need to sign in someone, blood. If he's not going to be first team when we sign him, that means we are going to get in someone. That means we should get in someone. So that is it. That is it. Guendouzi is overrated. Why aren't FC Barcelona and Roma are linked with them? What a question. What a question. He's overrated. Why isn't... I don't think he matches the quality of Barca. Just look at the players at Barca in the midfield. They want another Iniesta. They want another Xavi. I don't think he's in that caliber yet. If you look at Real Madrid, still, they want players that are really, really good. I don't think he's in that caliber as yet. Good evening, bro. Titus, how are you, blood? Other CDMs you are mentioning are available if the money is released. The problem is that at Arsenal is that we like cheaper options. Golden. I think it's what we can afford. That's the truth. I think that's what we can afford. At times we want players and we can't afford them. So maybe I think the cheap is what we can afford. How do you think about that? Getting the players you can afford, build a stronger, a stronger team, and get the party rolling. Smash up the likes, everybody. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Trying to make these guys moderators here. I have who was it? Who was it? It was Nathan first. So Nathan is a moderator already. Who else was it? I think it was also Barrett. I'll try to get in those. So I'm back. I was trying to make... I think I've made someone a moderator there. We should give Guendouzi a chance, Charles. Okay. What about Somare? I mentioned him, Brian. I mentioned him and I said, decent player, 21 years of age. His contract runs down in 2 years. He could be available for something like 18 million, 17, and he would be a decent signing, in my opinion. I regret a lot as Arsenal fan. We let Ismail Bensag go for less money. Now we are strugglers. For me, I go with Ndidi, Bruno, and Diawara. Okay, I'll go for Ndidi first. I wouldn't go for Bruno, but I would go for Diawara as well. What about I answered that. Who are you waiting to sign this transfer? I'm not really getting the question. What about Somare? Question answered. Stop spamming. What do you mean, Joe Mills? What about 250 million in the bank? I don't know about that. Can I be a moderator? Joe Mills. Okay. That is okay as well. I'll be making you a moderator as well. Can I be a mod? I'm gonna make you moderators. Thank you so much, everybody who wishes. Oh, Charlie Byrne. Okay. That comment is also in. So Charlie Barrett, Ryan, and then Joe Mills. I'm going to look at that. What's the value of Diawara? 27 million, blood. 27 million. Any news on Rob Holding? He's going to Newcastle. And Kolasinac is linked with Napoli again. Seems like talks are slowing down. We need to sell these types of players. Kolasinac is linked with a move to Napoli, and I think Rob Holding will be going out on loan to Newcastle. Is Awa going to be paid in installments, because that's the only way to seal transfer of Awa? And how many years the installment might possibly be? What are your thoughts on that, my brother Kuhan Morgan? Oh, Kuhan, thank you so much for being on the show. Of course, it's obvious that we shall pay installments if we are going to sign Awa. That's the truth. We shall pay in installments. I think we can, if we agree a deal around 54 million. If we agree a deal that is around 54 million, we could get him, and at something like 30 million front cash, and then we can pay the other 20 million or 24 million across a period of 2 years. That's what I think. Shouldn't we have had 130 million at the beginning of the transfer window? BC, but we won FA Cup, because we won the FA Cup, and Korenke said he's giving us 100 million. It's true. It's true. We should have had, we should have had that a lot, that amount of money, but I don't know where it went. I don't know. I don't sit on the board. It was me. I'm going to make you, moderators, guys. Just give me a minute. Prayers are there and interested in to join our club, but the problem is about the board. They don't like to spend. They are more interested in loans. I don't know why. I think it's because of the COVID-19. Who knows why? What about Felipe Coutinho? His loan deal is back again. I think we shall talk about that, on the late transfer podcast. His transfer his transfer loan is back again. Lacazette to stay. Who else? I think Griezmann as well, linked to us. And again, you think we sign Awa? I still believe, as a person, I still believe we shall sign Awa. I still believe in it, especially according to the latest rumors around that deal. We need Awa and Arsenal in Congolese. Thank you so much, Prince. Thank you, Prince. If we can challenge for the top 4 clubs, challenge the top 4 clubs in England, how can we challenge the other good teams in Europe? Or he says, if we can't, that's a big question, Blood. And whenever I talk about it, people think I'm attacking Arsenal. Thanks for the videos, bro. You are the only YouTuber who can actually read comments. Thank you so much. I like reading comments. I like taking time to read my comments and interacting with my community. So thank you so much for appreciating that. Many people don't appreciate. So smash up the likes, everybody. Smash up the likes. We are 26. That is too small. I'm trying to add some moderators here. We have Charlie Barrett, who asked to become a moderator. Make sure if you are a moderator and you start, you have to be well behaved. Otherwise, we shall, have problems. So Charlie Barrett is done. Who else asked to be? Joe Mills. Ryan Batty as well. So I think those are them. I'll add Obed because of his Obed is always on the channel. I think as Kuhan Morgan as well. I should add Kuhan Morgan as my Kuhan Morgan. Here we go. Moderator as well. There we go. So we have enough moderators, I think. So we have enough moderators. I think over 5, 6. So let us make sure the discipline is okay. So Kuhan Morgan and Obed have been rewarded by this channel for being always on the show. That is the truth. Rewarded by being moderators for being always on the show. Smash up the likes, everybody. Smash up the likes. Let us get them to 50 likes. Smash up the likes. And we are still talking about players that we can play for us in the central defensive role other than Thomas Partey. Oh, I didn't read that. 30 million pounds full cash and other 24 million pounds installments, right, my brother? But for now, how many years, my brother? Installments for the 20. I think it would be 2 years. I think it would be across a period of 2 years. We would pay 10 million first and then 14 first and then 10 later. Yeah, I think that deal will be in around 50 million pounds and then 4 million pounds as add-ons. That's what I think. Nathan, Newcastle want Nketiah on loan. In my opinion, he needs to stay. Yeah, I've seen that story, and I think I hinted about it before in the earlier stream. I really don't know the truth about Nketiah. At times, he looks good, and I'm like, let Nketiah stay. He's a good player. And at times, I'm like, no, let him get some loan deal. But if I look at his performances of recent, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance that, to stay at Arsenal for a season and see if we can give Balogun a chance. Why can't we give Nketiah? He has been proving over and over that he's a good player. So I'll give him a chance. Trust me, I'll give him a chance, plan. I'll give him a chance. If we sign one of Partey and Aouar and not both, who do you choose? Haji. The truth is, I'll go with Partey. If the truth is, if you have a CDM, good CDM like Partey, he creates some chances, blocks in the opponents. You're safe. So I'll go with Partey. And what about Said Benrahma? We are linked. Today, the club came out and said, guys, please tune in on the late transfer podcast. Exactly 9 p.m. I'll be live. I'll be live. And let us talk about the latest transfers around Arsenal. Said Benrahma is now for sale. Jesus. But, we haven't made any formal bids. But the club is willing to sell, Haji. Rumors say that Man City is trying to sign Aouar, but I don't think it's true because they would have already got him. No, they are pulled out of the race. Football London have done that story, that Manchester City have pulled out of the race to sign Aouar, as well as I think Juventus also pulled out of the race. Arsenal is the only team now. Let's get to 50 likes. Let us get to 50 likes. Thank you so much. Oh, my beautiful peace, love. Here we go. We have 32 players in the squad, and we have to get rid of 7 to 10 players by October 5th. I want to react to this. React to this. Peace, love. One of those people who have ever bought a super chat on this channel. Thank you so much, peace, love. And thank you so much. The truth is, when you are a club like Arsenal, you want to go back to the top club you were at. Like, you want to go back to winning the Europa League, and qualifying for Champions League and so on, something like that. Peace. If you look at the 32 players we have, and we want to get rid of 10, I'll only think about the center backs, because the defenders, not center backs only, but the defenders. You have players like Socrates, who needs to go. Your players like Mustafi, he needs to go. Kolasinac needs to go. There's so many players who need to go. Chambers, rebuilding, but who wants them? Where are you going to put them? Most of them are going to go on loan deals. I was really interested, and I don't know how I felt, but Napoli want 3.5 million a deal for Socrates. 3.5. That's not decent. That's not decent money. But so the problem is not us letting out the players, but where would we put them? But your point is right. We need to get in, to get out some players, raise funds, get in more quality. I agree with you, peace. And thank you so much for loving the channel. Hi, do you remember me? Cohen, you're one of the people I can never forget on this channel, Cohen. Tamal Cohen. Let me make it clear. I can never forget anyone who comments on this channel. Of course, you are so many, but people who regularly comment, people who regularly follow the shows, I can never forget you guys. Never. I can never forget you. That's the truth. So Cohen, people like Henry Cabo, I cannot forget you. Cohen Morgan, Obed, there's some peace, love. There's some people whose names are already in my medulla. Arsenal need to sign Henry Cabo. That would be Aouar Partey or Wilfred Ndidi. I think we just need midfielders that are top quality. That's the truth. But you're right. You're right. And I respect your opinion, Blood. How about Partey? I had reports from Twitter saying that Arsenal gonna trigger release clause very soon. What are your thoughts on that, my brother, Morgan? What should I say? That story has been around for the past 3 years. Sorry, 3 months. Ever since we entered into the transfer summer, that story has been alive. But the truth is, Arsenal can trigger that release clause. We have the potential too. Nobody can tell me Arsenal do not have money, because Everton and Southampton, clubs that are more broke than we are, have the money. They are spending. How can you tell me that we don't have the money? We have it. We have the potential, but I don't know if you're willing to. Maybe we are trying to wait for that price to go down. Maybe. When is the stream? UK time. I think UK time, that is around 7 or 6, because in my country we are almost 4 hours ahead of UK. So if the stream is at 9 p.m., then in the UK it must be around 6. I don't believe in this sell to raise funds culture today, GK. We have to do it. There's no other option. The club has already shown that if we don't sell players, we're not going to get in the quality we want. So we have to do it. GK, we have to do it. And thank you so much for being one of those people who are always regular. We need more creativity, Tamao Cohen. We need more creativity up front. I'll finish your comment and then go for it. The truth is, you're right. We need more creativity, and I would recommend we get Partey and Ceballos. That would be a perfect midfield. A midfield that can challenge Manchester City, challenge United, challenge Newcastle, challenge every team in the league. I agree with that. David Louis or Saliba, Bellerin or Niles. Let me start with the Bellerin or Niles. In a 3-4-3, I'll go with Niles. In a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3, I'll go with Bellerin. Why? I think Martin Niles is more, free and more jolly, and he gives you the best when he's playing in a 3-4-3. Bellerin is a local defender, the tribal type of defender. So you would use him in a 4 in a back 4, where he has a defender like David Louis or William Saliba to cover him up, because he's bad defensive wise, but going forward he's G. So I'll go with Bellerin. David Louis or Saliba in a 4-3-3 in a defense of 4. I'm going with Saliba. Solid, fast, good decision making. In a defense of 3 defenders, where I have Saliba, David Louis, and Gabriel Magalhaes, or if I have Gabriel Magalhaes, Pablo Mari, and I have to choose either David Louis or Saliba, I would use David Louis, because he's a ball-playing centre back better than William Saliba. Thank you so much, GK. When we signed Pepe, there was no vital sales. We paid 20 million up front. 20, like 1, 2, 3, 10, 20 million up front. 20 million up front. So, and we are still paying, in installments. And maybe, you never know, but maybe that's one of the reasons why, our transfer summers are screwed up. AAC. Made. Best Arsenal YouTuber, Arsenal Fan TV, who? Tamo Cohen. Thank you so much, Tamo. I love so much. I really love the Arsenal AFTV, Robbie. I love his shows. I love DT. Although DT has a general show, he always does general shows. And I love TROOPZ as well. He has this thing, Abama boot clatting, and something like that. I really love TROOPZ. But thank you so much for recognizing my work. If we sell Laka for Partey, then I think Auba won't be as motivated. I also love Laka, but I really don't know if he can stay. Rumors, the latest reports have it that he's gonna stay. He went to his Instagram, and I want to follow up the story. I'm going to do some research before I come onto the stream. We talk about his stay. So, guys, I don't know what I should name the stream. Should I name it Laka to stay? Should I name it Arsenal get Benrahma boost? Should I name it I don't know. But we are going to discuss that at exactly 9 p.m. But I think Lacazette might stay for another season. Hi, bro. Please tell us what about our Partey and Coutinho. Zumele. Thank you so much, Zumele, for being on the show. Coutinho, the deal is back. AFTV's Robbie really gave me some hope when he said that Messi staying means Coutinho would leave. So the deal is back on. Partey, we still have to pay the release clause. We still have to pay the money in the release clause. So that we are still meandering around there. We are in talks, really good talks, and we have contacted the agent. So maybe we might actually do the deal. Hi, you're from which country? Please, Kennedy Kibathi from Kenya, and I'm your neighbor from Uganda. Omar, we have to give chance to Balogun to stay and Ketia to go for a season-long loan. I don't know why you guys really trust in Balogun. I've seen him play. I've seen so many clips of him play. He's a good player. But Nketiah is a bit more professional, and he has tested the professional, the professional experience. So you don't need to throw away Nketiah like that. Like, he's some piece of rubbish or something like that. What if Balogun never proves? Nketiah is proving. So I wouldn't just, throw out Nketiah. That's the truth, Omar. But I agree with you. Balogun should get a chance. Decent player. We've just come here. How's our Akram? We have contacted the agent. That's the latest report. We have contacted the agent. We are still waiting to hear what's gonna come out of there. Bro, I believe in holding. We don't need to sell him, and he's got confidence. He's 24 years of age, and he's not fighting for his place at Arsenal. What should Mikel Arteta do for him? 24 years of age, and you're losing your position to Saliba, who's less than 24, to Gabriel Magalhaes 22, and to David Luiz, who's 30 plus. What should we do for him? Don't forget to smash up the likes. 70 people watching. Smash the likes. Smash the likes on the video. Smash the likes. Thank you so much. Cabo, if Arsenal sign our, so I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for that, guys. Trust me. You think it's gonna happen? Okay. I like people who are optimistic. Hey, bro, love your podcast. What do you think about BF from Olympiacos? Ba from Olympiacos. There are so many people you ask me. There are so many players you ask. You guys ask me, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? How do you think about this one? Really, I can't say I've been following him so much. That's the truth. I've not really followed him so much, so I can't just come out and spread lies. Hey, bro, love your podcast. What do you think about Bafrom? That's the same question. But I haven't followed him so much. So I can't really give you fake. Tama Cohen, our Babut Klatiang. Peace, love. Thank you so much. Peace. 7 p.m. So 9 p.m. Uganda. This UK it will be 7 p.m. That's the next stream. The late transfer podcast. We're going to talk about all the transfers that happened today. Peace. In which country do you come from? Peace. Which country do you come from? Please. Send me a Teta number or Edu, please. Zumele. What are you gonna tell them? That they should get our deal done? Hey, bro, love your podcast. What do you think about? I've been really answering these. I've answered this and talk about our. Why should I talk about our? You guys, this is becoming more frustrating. Why should we talk about our? We are in talks with these agents. I've done 2 streams today about our two streams. So check them out. Check them out. There's nothing new. Arsenal FC, like Ba from Olympiacos, I'm not really following him so much, but I'm going to do some homework so that I can come and talk about him. I promise. Arsenal, please get this deal done. Partey. The end is fast approaching. I think Mikel Arteta knows that better. He should do that, blood. Why Arteta want to sell Laka? Probably he's not scoring the goals. 39 appearances last season, 10 goals. Now, what is he doing? If we don't buy our now, Man City, Barcelona, or Juve or Real Madrid get him, but Partey, any clubs are interested to sign him. Juve assign Arthur, and the PSG will sign Milenkovic Savic. Porto came in for for Partey as well. So I don't think you're the only club that want Partey. I don't know who would be better, Coutinho or Awa, because Ceballos can be our creative midfielder, and Coutinho could be another good another goal scorer. I'd go with Awa. I'd go with Awa Pena in that case. Kennedy, I will invite you one day in Kenya, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And everybody who has a channel, you can invite me if you feel like you want to invite me. We link up and we do a lot. I'm not happy yet because Arsenal need two signings. Need to sign players. What's wrong with this team, guys? Henry Cabo. I don't know really. But probably we should get some players then. Canada. Oh, peace comes from Canada. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your currency, I think, is the Canadian dollar. Now I realize. Watching from Germany. Thank you so much, AFC. Thank you so much. I would love to link up with you if you have a channel. I'd love to link up with you. Hit me on Twitter. Everybody, if you want to link up with me, my Twitter handle is the Arsenal Podcast. Cossyz Arsenal Podcast or Arsenal Podcast Cossyz, something like that. Just find me. Just go and Cossyz Arsenal Podcast is Cossyz. That is my Twitter. If you want to jazz with me or something like that. What about Aubameyang signing process? I don't know what's delaying that deal, man. I don't know what's delaying that deal, but it must be a done deal by now. Trust me, it must be a done deal. Yes, please just send if you don't mind. Please add what about Said Benrahma? Benrahma is still linked with Arsenal. Still linked, but there is no progress, no advance. Yes, no advances yet. Eddie Nketiah is not good enough for Arsenal. He's not good. AFC. He's still a young kid, and I don't want us to pressurize them so much. They're still young. Let us give them some, breather to develop. I need your WhatsApp number, bro. Please, Henry Cabo. WhatsApp number. Okay. I'm gonna provide that as well. Watching from London, Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much. Prince the New York Canon Kaka from UK. Thank you so much. Everybody, you can tell us where you're watching from. If Partey deal fails, we should go for Danilo Pereira. Danilo. I wouldn't go for him. Watching from Lebanon. Thank you so much from Lebanon. Just wanted to suggest we don't need Partey. We have Ceballos and Xhaka. All we need is our more. I think that is quite controversial. Partey is needed at Arsenal. Xhaka needs a helper, and that helper can be, who knows, Partey. We should sign Sabazza or an hour. Sabazza. How did I forget Sabazza? Sabazza, RB Leipzig, right? Sabazza, RB Leipzig. And then Awa. All right, that would be quite very interesting. Guys, thank you so much for making my Sunday work. At times, Sundays can bore, but if you have, people you can chat with on your YouTube channel, and they're Arsenal fans, they are not gonna stress you out. They're going to like the videos. It's really interesting. Thank you so much. Smash the likes up. There are still few. Smash them up. How much money did Arsenal have for transfer? Ebenezer from Ghana. How should I say? How should I say? Kroenke gave us a fake check of 100 million, and then we had another 22 million to spend. We spent it on Gabriel Magalhaes. I think that's all. Nice channel is Ghana's. Thank you so much. I would want to link up with you, Blood. I would want to link up with you. We should sell Mateo and Torreira as soon as possible. Mateo to where? Nobody wants him. PSG have rejected him. All the clubs have rejected him. Torreira linked with Fiorentina, and the deal could be very close. Tamal Cohen loves peace. So peace, you have someone who loves to follow you. Probably you guys can link up, and talk more. Good evening, bro. Thanks for the work. Silver Michael Opio. Thank you so much. Silver, were you the first person to comment on this stream or the previous stream? I think one of the two. He was the first person to comment on either this stream or the last one. Watching from Ethiopia. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. A nice brief, bro. Really interesting. Thank you so much. What's your time now? Because in Sierra Leone, it is 4:50. My time. It is 7:50. 7:50. That is a difference of 2 hours. 3 hours. Difference of 3 hours. Partey in Brian Ndosi. I also support Partey in, but I did this stream because I'm not secure that we are getting Partey. Partey is the key. Awa is the deal. I love that. Omal, I love that. I love that. So, Silva was the first person to comment on this stream. Big up. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. He was the first person. And I told you guys, I never forget. I never forget. Now, you see, I remembered he was the first person to comment on the stream. Dragon, why we need Partey? Are you talking about Partey? I'm not really getting that. Please come back with the comment. I'll be happy to receive it and read it. I love your news in Uganda, East Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where are you? East Africa. East Africa. I don't think Xhaka is good enough. He's performing decently, but if we wanna at least fight for top 4, we need a stronger CDM. If we get Partey, then maybe we can play Xhaka where Awa would play. I still remember Borussia Mönchengladbach when he was playing when Xhaka was still playing with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Still remember him. He never played so much as a CDM, that's the truth, but it was really interesting. Really interesting. I don't know what's happening with him. Mukono, Silver Michael Pio in Mukono. Thank you so much for watching the show, Blood. Do you think we should sell Bellerin to fund Partey? I think, the truth is, I think, something is making me laugh in the comment box. I think we should sell Hector Bellerin because you have Ailes, you have Cedric. They can take you for the next 3-4 years until you get another, decent right back. Sell Bellerin at 35 or 25. Get money to bring in a CDM, and then sell another player or 2. Get a playmaker. You're good enough now. Fake check, seriously? Oh, come on, bro. Truth is, he gave us a fake check. He gave us a fake check. He said, he's gonna give us 100 million. Probably would be, buzzing around with a lot of money in the transfer market, buying this one, buying the other, but What happened? I don't know, blood. Xhaka is amazing. Under Arteta, he's changed completely. He's made all our worst players amazing. I thought about the same, but let me watch Xhaka this season, and then I can say he has really changed. Last season, he changed so much in Mikel Arteta, but let us prove this season. Let him prove to us that he's a changed player this season. If you could sell 3 players, who would they be? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can give you a list of 6, but 3, I'm going to give you them. 3 players I can sell right now. First and foremost, I'll be looking at 3 things. 1, players that can give me decent money. Players that are wanted, and I'm not going to really look for, get trouble looking for their market. And players that are no longer needed at Arsenal. Right now, I would sell Bellerin at 35 million. PSG want him. They will take him. I'm so sure they will take him. So I'll sell him at 35 million. Torreira, I'll let him go, get in Partey. I would sell Torreira at 24 because Fiorentina, that's what they can offer. 24, how much is that? That is around 59 million. 59. And then, who else can give me decent money? Who else can give me decent money? Okay. I would sell. If Mustafi wasn't injured, I think among all the defenders we can sell, he has a bigger resale value. I would sell him, but since he's injured, I would sell Socrates. And of course, everybody on the in the comment section, you can give me 3 players you would sell at Arsenal. 3. Don't talk about Matteo Guendouzi. I didn't say about him. I said 3. So you can give me any players you want. Anyway, I was just kidding. When we reach Champions League next year, these players are going to be more expensive, and that time we'll need them even more. That's the truth. We have already said that next season our is going to be very expensive. Very expensive. Talk about the possible signing of the Lyon vice captain, our once the one that wears shirt number 8, Desire. Why should I talk about him? I've been talking about our for the past hours on the channel. Anyway, since you're putting on a tie, I have to obey. Our is linked with Arsenal. The latest report is we are in talks. Or you want my opinion about him? Fine. A decent player, a decent playmaker. I would opt for none other than our in this transfer summer at a very cheap price, 54 million pounds. That is giveaway. That's a giveaway price. One player that could actually help Aubameyang create more chances. One player who can actually create, add to the goal scoring tally of Arsenal. Trust me. I've seen him score goals, and I thought, is he a striker? Then I remembered, no, he's not a striker. He's a playmaker. He's a very good player. Very good player. But, we are just still in talks. But I think if we don't get Partey, we can get another strong African player. Like Amadou Diawara, maybe. That's right. Watching from Uganda, we want Partey for our midfield. Done. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much. And of course, if we don't get Partey, who do you want? Tell me, brother. Who do you want if you don't get Partey? Are you doing well, my brother, Ebenezer from Ghana? I'm really doing well. Really doing well. Enjoying my Sunday on the stream with my fellow Gunners. Strolling around on Sunday on YouTube. My internet is really disturbing, but at times I come back. Sunday is really interesting, blood. Can you tell us Arsenal lineup 2021? We haven't finished the signings, and you guys want to tell me, want me to tell you the lineup. Okay, 3-4-3 formation. Ban Leno in goal. Don't ask me about Martinez. I'm not his fan. I'm a fan for Leno. So Leno skips his position as number 1 in goal. William Saliba, David Louis, and Gabriel Magalhaes, the back 3. 4 players in the midfield: Kian Tierney, Els Maitland-Niles, Granit Xhaka, and Partey. That's what I'll go for. And Partey. If I don't get Partey, Ceballos. The 3 up front: Willian, Aubameyang, and Pepe. There we go. Bellerin. This is Owino. Bellerin. Bellerin is still linked with with PSG, and we are requesting for 35 million pounds. I don't know if PSG will give us that whole lot of money, but we are still linked with him, and probably we could actually get him. So smash up the likes, everybody! Smash up the likes! Smash up the likes, everybody on the stream! Smash up the likes! Sel Torreira, he's going, Owino. He's going. Trust me, he's leaving the club. Who do you start in goal this season? Leno. I can't forget what Leno did for us last season when our defense was crap. I can't forget it. So I would start Leno. I can't forget what he did for us when our defense was real crap last season. Decent goalkeeper. One of the things Unai Emery did for us was to sign for us a goalkeeper. He's decent. It's great watching you and Lee Ghana because he is highly critical towards who is not good enough, and you give us great news. I wish I discovered you guys earlier. Thank you so much, Penna. Thank you so much. And I'm going to still do that. I'm going to give you all the updates around Arsenal, and then Liga. I'll leave the critical parts to Lee Ghana. I'll also leave the young Gunners, the young Gunners analysis, the academy, to Deluded Ghana. So you can check out Deluded Ghana. Check out people like Turkish LDN. He's a national streamer. Check out the Fraud King, Hafizi. Check out Kati's show, as well as who else? TROOPZ and DT. Obviously, I can't forget them. Gendozi. I think Mikel Arteta is planning on giving him another chance, because Arsenal is not really forcing him to leave the club. He's still young, still has a big future. One of those players, I think, that had a very bad season last season, because they are young and we expect much out of them. And that's this is why I'm saying, let us give these players some time. Maybe they are still young. Gendozi is not 25. He's not 28. Guys, put into consideration these players, they're still young. Let's close this stress by signing Benrahma. Benrahma. I don't understand the other language. Kennedy Kibati. His 20 million and West Ham are linked with him, but they are saying they're not going to pay the money. So probably even Arsenal may not pay the 20 million pounds. Don't forget Balogun. 8 million for him is decent. But I prefer not to sell him, or he will turn up like Gnabry, our biggest sell regret. Is Gnabry Arsenal's biggest sell regret, guys? Is Gnabry or Gnabry Arsenal's biggest sell regret? Let us look at look along the lines. Gnabry, okay, he's decent. He has become a top class player at Bayern. He has won the Champions League, and it was really hurting that Arsenal congratulated him on our tweet, on our official, Twitter handle. It's like we were very proud that we left him. But I would keep Balogun. There is no reason why you should sell him. Why? Somari should be Partey alternative. Nadi. Somari should be Partey alternative. Okay, 21 years of age. You're gonna put a lot of pressure on him, like you're doing to Genduzi. Tell me about Beckham joining our coaching staff. Mikel Arteta wants him to join. Ever since Freddie left, Arteta wants him to join, but of course, talks are still going. But I would love it. He's a fraud number 10. Really good. He was really good. Good like you can imagine. Good like you can imagine. Trust me. Somari should be Partey alternative. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nadi. I got that. I got the comment. And Bati says, Partey is our biggest priority. Yeah, I agree. And so many people have been asking me the same question, and I've always been telling them Partey is our biggest priority. Smash up the likes, guys. 46 is small. 46 is very small. They are very small likes. Smash up the likes. I still think Partey is our alternative. I think we should get Partey, but if we fail to get Partey, let us get in someone else. Somare should be Partey alternative. I agree with you, Blood. I agree with you, but if I look at the options here, Amadou, Wilfred Ndidi, Boubacar Soumare, Mark Roca, Bruno Guimaraes, Abdoulaye Dokore, Ismail Benassa, really, I'll think twice. Someone agrees with you. Batty agrees with you, Blood. He says Soumare should be the alternative to Partey. Why the both goalkeeper for Arsenal, they are fighting for number one? In my view, they are number one. Prince, both of them cannot be number one. I think to be number one at a club like Arsenal, you have to feature in the Champions League. So that's the Champions League. In the EPL. I think what Martinez doesn't want, he doesn't want to be on the bench and in the EPL and then start against clubs in the Europa League and FA Cup. I think he wants to be on the first team in the EPL. That's it. Regular starter. Do you know why Arteta is not using Ozil? Or we know? I'll just give you my opinion. I cannot say I know, but I can give you my opinion about Ozil. Mikel Arteta, when you see when Mikel Arteta came at the club, the first thing he did, he changed the attitude of players. And Mesut Ozil's attitude, it never changes. Very slow, proud. He feels like he has the whole world on his shoulders. He thinks Arsenal cannot survive without him. And Mikel Arteta, wants everybody to work hard. He wants everybody at Arsenal to be, a player who can work hard. And Ozil is not a hard worker, so probably that's why he's leaving him out. If you don't get Partey, at least Aouar or Felipe Coutinho. Okay? Then you would use Partey. You'd use the Partey money to sign Aouar or get Felipe Coutinho on a loan deal. Okay? That's interesting. Ligana is a fake. He's a Tottenham. No, Ligana is not a Tottenham fan, Blood. He ain't a Tottenham fan. He's not. He speaks the truth. You guys, did you see the match reaction video I did yesterday? Did you see it? When I came out and, said we shouldn't have lost to Aston Villa, most of the people who commented there attacked me. They said you're a fake Arsenal fan. Why are you saying this about Arsenal? La 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 la. But the truth is, at times our club is sucking. Our club sucks at times. He's not a Tottenham fan. But of course, that's your opinion. I respect it. Would you rather Auba as a striker and Willian left wing, or Laka striker and Auba left wing? I would go with Auba as a striker, Lacazette on the bench, Willian on the left, and the right is Pepe. Faluku, one of those people who are always here. Farouk says from Lunguja, Uganda. Thank you so much. I love you so much, brother. Good work evening. Good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Farouk. Thank you so much. Lunguja. Is it? Where is Lunguja? I'm trying to recall. Lunguja. Is this part of Kosovo or something like that? But I think I always stay in Kasubi, and I'm always also in Tinda, so that is how good I can know. Nabri to leave because Arsene Wenger has said he offers him a contract, but he wanted to leave. Oh, you're saying Gnabry wanted to leave? Probably we didn't give him enough. These young kids are it's all about persuading them. It's all about persuading them. Tell him that you're the next ABCD. Tell him that you're the next Robert Pires. Give him a sweet contract. Give him some, 5, 6, 10 games regularly, and he's gonna sign the contract. We were lazy, Omar. We were lazy. I don't want us to justify our laziness. We were lazy. I think Sanchez is Arsenal's biggest sole regret, because Bayern made Gnabry good, but we would have made him good. We have different training systems, but Sanchez was already good at Arsenal. All right. We need Partey and Awa at all cost. Ebenezer from Ghana. Thank you, Ebenezer. We only need Partey. Hamid. We only need Partey. Very strong, and we only need Partey. Really? If you're going to maybe if you're going to finish 7th, we only need Partey. If you're going to try to compete for the title, we need more 7 players. Make it. If we get Partey, then we should go for our Xhaka can do for now. Opinion. Bati, thank you so much for that. And you're saying what are my opinions on that? The truth is, if we get Partey, he would play with Dani Ceballos, like in the midfield, and then you have Awa play, in front of them. Now, if we don't get Awa, Xhaka plays with Partey, and Dani Ceballos plays where Awa should have played. It would be quite, interesting and decent. Sandro Tonali or Diawara is a better choice if Partey can't. Sandro Tonali or Diawara? I'd still go with Diawara. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhu. If we can get Partey, then Awa is the main priority. Bati, I agree with that. They are two. Both of them are our problems. I can't breathe. I'm going for the Excel. Tomo Cohen. Good evening. Thank you so much. Good evening to you. I think I added you as a moderator, Joe Mills. I think I added you as a moderator, bro. Let us try to keep the discipline as well. Will creativity in that middle, bro? We need creativity in that middle, bro. So I prefer that we'll buy Awa and buy Ndidi as part of alternative, because Xhaka and Ceballos fit into that middle, bro. Kennedy. We go for Ndidi as a party alternative, right? That is that's not bad. My bad didn't mean to do that. No, Blood. I added you. Blood. I added you as a moderator. Let me just check again. But no, you are already a moderator, Joe Mills. You're already a moderator. Maybe if you want me to, to take the title away. If you want me to take the title away, let me know as well. What about Alcantara? Is he is a good passer? Alcantara is good, but I think United and Liverpool are more in that race. Arsenal is very quiet about Alcantara. Ever since Mikel Arteta went on phone with him, we are very silent all of a sudden. Diawara Ndidi or Kaisi. I still go with Ndidi. I'll go with Ndidi in this case. Do you play Fantasy Premier League? Obviously, Blood. Obviously. That's an answer, not a question. What about Alcantara? Is a good passer. Like I said, JJ. Like I said, Alcantara is more linked with Liverpool and Manchester United. But it's very unlikely we are going to get Partey and Awa. Not very unlikely. Romano said, you never know what comes out of transfers. Okay, me, I can see we are okay, and we will be more because we have challenged Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and we confirm Liverpool, we are not okay next session on top 4. Clubs are really preparing themselves, and they are rebuilding their squads, or we know. So it's very hard for you to say, you want to contest them. It's very hard. Hi, Cossyz, about Maxim. Which Maxim? You know, are you saying Choupo-Moting? Maxim, I think the Maxim I know is Choupo-Moting. I don't think we have been linked with Choupo. I don't think. Make a league for your subscribers and do a giveaway for the winner. All right. I think I should do that. Make a league for your subscribers and do a giveaway for the winner. I'm going to do that, Blood. Thank you so much for the advice. I should do that. Kenneth from Uganda, man, not one like you. Love you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. All Arsenal fans, make it like this channel. Please like the channel. Please like the channel. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Tottenham fan, you might leave it. Sorry, I skipped something. Maxim from Newcastle. Oh, sorry, Blood. You know, when you thought about when you said Maxim, I thought of Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. I thought of Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. You're talking about Saint Maxim, Newcastle. He does a lot of creepy work on the ball, and he produces less. That shirt number 10 boy. Is it shirt number 10 at Newcastle? You know, he's always, you know, chick. But, you know, he doesn't, you know, give me. I want a number 10 who creates more chances. I don't, you know, want a number 10 who has the ball. You know, I don't want another Hatim Benafa. I want someone like Ozil. I want someone like Fabregas. That's the, you know, kind of player we want. Pass the ball, create the chances. From Jamaica, why don't we give Balogun in one of the practice games? It is Mikel Arteta's choice, and I think he has decided. If you look at Arteta, he has decided so much to use the senior team in the practice games. I'm sorry, it was a song. Tamao Koken. Oh, okay. He means Maxim from Newcastle. Okay. You know, I thought he meant Alex Maxim Choupo-Moting. But I think, you know, Maxim does a lot of these, you know, one two again, you know, dribbling and you know, false dribbles, you know, false passes. I don't think he's good enough. He's good on the ball, but productivity, no, I don't love him. If we can't get Partey, we must go for Sangare Somare. Oh my God, you guys are really, you know, suggesting so many players for the club. I have an Arsenal channel. Is Ghana. So guys, is Ghana's has an Arsenal channel. Don't forget to check out his videos. Tell me about Ozil. What should I say about Ozil? Kule. What should I say? He played in that game against Aston Villa that we lost. He has been linked with a move to UAE. But let me tell you guys, the truth is, you know, I think Ozil is a decent player, but his character and attitude are costing him his career, like Balotelli. You know, these kind of players that are very talented, but the discipline, the attitude, the character is costing him his career. Trust me, no one wouldn't want to take in Ozil. No one. Smash up the likes. 53. Thank you so much. 53 already. Thank you so much. Everybody would want to take in Ozil. Everybody. But his character, his attitude is fake. If we get these two players, Partey and now perfect signing, bro. Arsenal is okay. But we shall need more signings. Hello, Tamao Cohen. Do you have TikTok? No, I'm not on TikTok, but I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, I think you can check the link. Facebook, I'm also there, and then Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Wilfred Ndidi, Mawada says we should go for Wilfred Ndidi if Partey move fails. And they are, you know, they're in the same price range. Arsenal ain't ready for top 4. We don't have squad depth in that midfield, no creativity. We are not ready. That's the truth. And that is what Ligana was saying. And you guys said he's a Tottenham fan. I don't want to talk about him because I love him. I have to go now. I'll be back later. Thank you, Barty. I'm about to close the window as well. I always get stressed when it comes to transfers. Arsenal should get for us senior players to carry us forward. Edema. Thank you so much for the comment. It really means a lot, and I think our transfers are really sensical. We can even get Amadou Diawara. That is true, Mawada. Amadou is also still linked with us. We should do everything to get our everything like what? Sell the whole team. Mm-hmm. Who would you rather wear a Tottenham? Would you rather wear a Tottenham shirt or be a Chelsea fan? What a question for a Ghana. Now, I wouldn't be a Chelsea fan. I wouldn't wear a Tottenham shirt. But I would, maybe I can try a Chelsea shirt, but not be their fan. I can't put on Tottenham Hotspur. There are other cheap midfielders available like Dominic. Are you saying Dominic? I know his name is hard. Dominic Sizobolai, or something like that. And then Benrahma, if you prefer to get Partey and Aouar. Yeah, I agree. We should look at those available cheap options as well. Watching Aouar remind me of Sami Nasri, bro. You guys are gonna make me emotional. I really loved Sami Nasri, one of the players that were really good at Arsenal. Really good. I miss him. That's the truth. I really miss him. We need Partey, Gerald, true blood, 100 times. Why always Korenke lie us? I don't know. He gave us a fake check. I think I should stream about that one day. In a late Ghana's podcast, we should stream that. Every point is important. We need to buy the players early. You're right. You're right, Michael Thomas. You're right. You guys have been really amazing. Really amazing. 55 likes. Thank you so much. That's really big. But guys, the comments really matter. And thank you so much for getting the comments. Thank you so much. You should be our new midfielder to replace Ozil. I'm not really good at football. That's the truth. I just like watching it, comment about my club. I'm not really good at football. I don't want to lie. We have been talking about Arsenal transfers. Who should sign instead of Partey? Streamed for how long did we stream? Let me just check out. Oh, streamed for an hour. We have streamed for an hour. Really important. Really important. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for being with me throughout the show. And I want to call it a day. We have been talking about who should Arsenal sign instead of Partey, and the options were Amadou Diawara, Wilfred Ndidi, Boumakari Soumare, Mark Roca, and Bruno Guimaraes. Until next time, I want to call off the show. What do you think of our signings so far? Our transfer signings were not bad. We needed a defender. We got one. We needed a winger. We got one. We needed a midfielder. We have a midfielder, but I don't know why all of a sudden we are becoming crap. We need to hit the likes. Everybody smash the like button. Smash the like button, everybody. Thank you so much, Mike Thomas. The bad thing with Arsenal is they are now used to free and loan players only. Now signing of Partey and Aouar has become a song. Buire Elvis. Thank you so much. And of course, I'll come back later with the last stream of the day.